Well, good morning and happy Saturday to you, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from beautiful, shiny San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, and purposeful coach and speaker
in the world.
In the world. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I got Christian and Joshua with me today, and I'm just going to put them on the spot and put myself out there on this live video because this could crash and burn in my face, and I'm okay with that. That's authenticity, ladies and gentlemen. Talkers versus doers, especially in this political season. I'm just curious about what my kids think about that. So Christian, how about you? First of all, Christian, what do you think about when you think about the difference between a talker and a doer?
So this is what I think about a talker and a doer. Okay. I think talkers just say something and they're like, oh, I can drive faster than you, and then the person's like, oh no, I'll drive faster than you, and he actually does that, and he proves that he can, not just saying that without proving it, so people won't think that he can do that.
So a doer actually proves what he says.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty good. Now, you've been playing tackle football in a very competitive type of league for how many years now?
5.
5 years now, right? Since you were like barely off
4.
breastfeeding. Yeah. So talk to me about this. Related to football, what's the difference between a talker and a doer in your world? And speak loud.
So in football, talker and a doer is if coach says, like if
Josh, let him think about it, Josh. You can have your own time.
Like coach says, Christian, I'm gonna need you to
louder.
If someone needs to run the ball and he says, oh coach, I can do it, but then he doesn't say, coach, can you put me in and I'll do the job. That's what a doer is. They actually want to go the extra mile.
Okay.
Want to do what the coach says.
Okay, have you ever come across guys that say, I can run faster than you, I can hit harder than you?
Yes, sir.
Did some of them prove it, or did some of them prove what?
Nothing. They just said, well, I can run faster than you and hit harder than you.
And
when you never proved it.
When you challenged them, what did they do?
They just said no.
Oh, talkers and doers.
And they backed away.
Backed away. Okay. Hey, do we love talkers?
No,
anyway?
Sir.
Oh, goodness. Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. Yes. Well, we will grow into loving everybody. Maybe it causes frustration for doers because we really want people who are going to get in the game and get in the action and be willing to pay a price alongside us. So maybe it makes life harder for us, yeah?
Yes, sir.
But eventually, are we okay to love on them? Come on.
Sometimes.
Okay. I appreciate that, Christian. Joshua Collins, my intellectual. Josh, what's your thought on talkers and doers? And you need to speak loudly, or you can choose not to speak at all.
Okay.
Loudly, buddy.
I know.
Right here, like talk to the camera.
Okay. A talker.
Louder, buddy.
A talker is someone. A doer is someone who gets things done. A talker is a lazy person who doesn't do anything in life.
Oh, snap. Did you just say a doer is somebody who gets something done as a talker?
Who's a lazy boy and doesn't do anything with their life and just eats ice cream and becomes fat.
Oh my God. Okay, this is what I was talking about, ladies and gentlemen, going straight up authentic. Whew. Josh, please tell me that's all you've got, unless you've got more.
I'm pretty sure I got a little more, but...
Okay, well bring it. Bring it loud. We can't hear when you whisper. We need you louder, buddy. If you got more, what else do you want to expound on with talkers and doers?
Like I said, a doer gets things done, but a talker is a person without a life who's gonna die early and not have anything good with their life.
Well, Josh, is it possible that a talker could become a doer by hanging around doers and seeing the results that are produced, and therefore have a desire to emulate that, and then maybe they'll move out of talking into doing? Is it possible?
Yes and no.
Okay, great, Josh. I appreciate the intellectual depth of Joshua Collins, who I will work on mercy with both of my boys. It's kind of intense when Angela and I are their parents. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can appreciate I just put myself out for the whole world to see. What are we talking about now in the political arena? The difference between talkers and doers is simply this. Gandhi said it. Be the change you want to see in this world. Be the change you want to see in this world. Instead of standing on a soapbox or a pedestal pedestal of criticism of other people, or the issues you have with leadership, or the issues you have with government, or the issues you have with people who do not believe what you believe, I have a fantastic idea and a plan for you how we can unify the country overnight if you'll do what 95% of people don't do once they're given powerful information. Most people in seminars, events, even in coaching, the majority of them, 90+%, will take the information, they will be excited about it, they will agree with it, and then unfortunately they'll go back to the habit of doing nothing and remaining in their comfort zone and not making a change, because they like to see a change outside of themselves and not a change that they're willing to invest in making with themselves. So a person who is willing to be the change they intend to see in the world is likely going to be someone who is actually not going to only speak tolerance and acceptance and love and unity and peace. They're a person who is actually going to work towards these things. So I have one suggestion. Be in your life what you want the other political party to be. If you want the other political party to be loving and kind and respectful and tolerant, I suggest that you model that behavior for them. Josh, you said you had a final thought. Go right ahead, buddy. But it needs to be loud, bud.
Yeah, I remember you had said a ton of fat people, they want to become skinny.
Okay.
So, but some of them, they try to do it, and some of them are just talkers, and they said, I'll become fit, and there's all this extra meat in my
So
bone.
there's a gap. So because Angela and I are into fitness, we were telling Joshua and a couple of the other kids how many significantly overweight people. Okay, there it is. It's back on again. Sorry for those of you that had to wait for that. So the bottom line is this: wanting is not enough. Knowing what to do is not enough. Knowledge is not power, friends. It's potential power. Most people know how to get fit and get into shape. Why do they not when they desperately desire it? Well, because frankly, it's very hard. And things that are easy are like talking. Things that are hard are like doing. Especially being willing to do over and over and over and over and over again until you get it right. So what is my point today? If you find yourself being a talker, there's hope for you. You can be a doer. And if you are a doer, let's do so much that you inspire those around you, recognizing that the highest use of your doing is in doing for other people. As Zig Ziglar says, and we'll end on this note, you can have anything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people
to get what they want.
Amen. Y'all have a great day.
Amen.
Let's see if